Andyoufilms is ready to start the new decade with new videos, original comedic shorts, and parodies, including the Season 2 premiere of Wimpy Alien, plus an insider look of our studio so you can see where all the magic happens. All of that and more is coming up.
Who makes the greatest videos around? And you, it's andyoufilms.
Hey guys, Happy New Year! I'm Alea with andyoufilms, and we are so ready to kick off 2020 with a slew of new content. Of course, every Friday we'll have a new video released at noon and a new comedic short film released once a month. For January, we'll have our own Star Wars parody, which I'm really excited about, in addition to a new Greg Responds and 50 more things you didn't know about Diary of a Wimpy Alien. And speaking of Wimpy Alien, here's Brendan with a 2020 update on where the series will go this year.
We got a lot of really cool Wimpy Alien stuff headed your way for this year, starting with another .5 adventure. This will be similar to Manny's Day Out or Into the Predatorverse, but this time it's Greg's turn to create his own world. And then the first main episode of Season 2 will be coming out Easter weekend, which I know is a bit of a ways off, but we want to take the time to make the best episode possible. Stay tuned.
Thanks, Brendan. I can't wait to see what Greg Zienli is up to next. As Brendan mentioned, it takes a bit of time to produce each episode, and that's because we juggle our corporate video work with our YouTube channel. It's like having two full-time jobs, and we do it because we truly enjoy making people laugh. Of course, making videos can get quite costly, and we pay for each video out of our own pocket. And that's actually why we started our own Teespring store, where you can purchase Wimpy Alien and andyoufilms merchandise. We got a lot of feedback last year regarding the prices of our products. They were just a bit too expensive, and we completely agree. So beginning in February, we are slashing our merch prices and kicking off Merch Mondays, where every Monday we'll have a weekly merch deal. All of the money that we make on Teespring goes into purchasing costumes, props, food for the actors, locations, hiring actors, the list goes on. So when these deals hit and you purchase merch from our store, you aren't just getting a piece of merchandise, but you are personally assisting in the funding of each of these videos. For instance, all of the weapons that were used in Wimpy Aliens 9 and 10 were purchased from the revenue that we made from Teespring. The materials for the alien eggs, the same thing. Every little bit helps. If you'd like to be notified about Merch Mondays, check out our YouTube channel every Monday starting in February in the Community tab section on the homepage. You can also keep up to date with us on Facebook and Instagram, where we'll announce our Merch Monday deals. And for extra special deals, as well as our newsletter, make sure to join our mailing list by visiting andyoufilms.com. And speaking of things that cost money, I'm standing in front of the andyoufilms headquarters where all of the parody and Wimpy Alien magic happens. Let's check it out. So the first room you walk into is our lobby, where we court clients, humbly display our trophies, and if you forget where you are, we remind you. So this is our storage room, where we store our costumes, alien masks, and Chucky Morph. So every single prop, costume piece that we've ever used in any parody, any Wimpy Alien, is in this room, or it's lost forever. Fun fact, this is the most organized this room has ever been. Guess who organized it? And the tour moves on to the andyoufilms hallway. Fun fact, any hallway sequence that's filmed in any of our parodies is actually done in this hallway. That's actually one of the reasons why we keep it so boring on the wall, so we can dress it to look like anything we want it to look like. So this room is essentially the brain of andyoufilms. Pretty much anything that happens on a computer happens in this room. So editing, special effects, emails, scheduling, all of that happens right here in this room. We have Will's desk with all of his toys, Brendan's desk with all of his mess, and my desk underneath the big T-Rex head. So we lovingly call this the pizza room because this is where we eat pizza and brainstorm ideas for our upcoming parodies. You might notice we have two posters with Flashback. That's actually our first feature film. It's a science fiction action-adventure comedy, and it's actually the whole reason why we got started in making parodies in the first place. If you're interested in that, we have a whole playlist dedicated to Flashback. You could also purchase the movie Flashback on Amazon or iTunes, or you can visit our website, andyoufilms.com, to order your copy today. And our tour concludes with our studio space, where a lot is filmed right here in this room. Anything in front of a green screen, the entire Greg Responds series, and of course, the news and you. Now it's time for Ask Us Anything. This is your chance to ask us anything, and these questions come directly from the news and you comment section. Your first question comes from Darkfire5007. I have a question. Will Jason and the others return?
As far as Greg's concerned, Jason and the other horror morphs probably exploded when the bunker went kaboom, but In Diary of a Wimpy Alien, you never really know who's gone for sure, so I'd never say never.
Your next question comes from Suicidal Spork. Will there ever be another Chuck E. Cheese?
We would love to do a sequel to Chuck E. Cheese, but we'd need quite a few more views to warrant a sequel, so get watching.
Your last question comes from Joaquin Ponce. How did you get Greg to vomit acid?
In the first Diary of a Wimpy Alien, we actually rigged up a little gizmo so that Greg could shoot water straight out of his mouth. It was a water pump connected to some clear plastic tubing. But we had to digitally enhance that effect anyway to make it look like a lot more was coming out than what really did. So ever since then, it's been a digital effect. We composite After Effects particles with actual water photography to give Greg the best vomit explosions we can.
Thanks, guys. If you have a question that you'd like to ask Brendan, Will, or myself, please ask in the comments below. And if we didn't get to your question this week, we'll make sure to get to it in future News and You episodes. Again, coming out this month is the next Greg Responds, 50 more things you didn't know about Diary of a Wimpy Alien and our Star Wars parody. You can keep up to date with us on Instagram, Facebook, and by joining our mailing list at andyoufilms.com. And for watching the News and You can get 10% off your next Teespring purchase by entering the promo code News and You. Again, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I'm Alea, and remember, we wouldn't be And You without you.
The News and You was not filmed before a live audience at the And You Studios in DeLand, Florida.
Who makes the greatest videos around? And you, it's and you.